I'm sure you've watched back Saturday. What happened between the first half and the second half? Because the first half we looked competitive.
Yeah.
The second half we looked like we were hanging on. What changed?
I think in the second half, you mean between the start of the second half and the 1-0, it was more that period, and I agree. Yes, actually, it was not the game plan what we spoke about the game. We just say that we have to be brave now more with the ball, to compete, to make sure that when we get the ball, that the opponent feel something can happen, like maybe at the end. But in our development with the team now, it's a way you have to accept that at the minute it was not enough to compete against them completely over the 90 minutes, but we can take a lot of positive for the game, the stability, organization, the togetherness, the luck did you need at some point, and now it's all about the bravery. We've got the quality, the player got the quality, the player got ambition to play on a high level. But when you get the chance to play in high level, then show your quality, just express yourself, enjoy the game, and if we are able to do that, then we will be able to compete.
Hindsight is a wonderful thing, but looking back, did you regret not changing your wingers a little bit earlier? Because particularly Ince seemed tired from about an hour onwards.
I think we can always discuss, but it was a more brain game. It was a tactical game, and we know the strength with Ince. That tactical, his understanding, the way we want to press is massive for our game, and I think he controlled more the side in the second half for sure. But I think the game dictates your change, and as long as you stay in nil-nil situation, you want to stay stable for sure. The 1-0 change everything, and with the change, we found the second brief, and maybe we should have a score at the end with Porteous, the goal, but at some point it's just the feeling throughout the game. As I say, the wrong movement at any time can be dangerous for you, and that game, just the situation in the second half dictate a little bit our change.
The replacing of Livermore, he's been such a key player.
Yeah.
Was he carrying a knock? Because we certainly lost that influence in the middle of the field when he came off.
Yeah, I think it was more that to put more a player with more dynamic in the middle to make sure to stop the pressure from the opponent. It was the reason to have a more box-to-box 8, and I think it worked well. And it just in the tactical to be more flexible in our game. I think in that part of the game, it was more not only to accept what the opponent did. It was more okay. We accept, but at some point we want to score a goal as well.
Because we're setting up, or have set up in a couple of away games to be more solid, does that mean conversely we're going to be slightly more expansive in home games and more forward thinking?
When you are home game, it's clear that you take the game in your advantage, but it's always depend on the opponent. We need more stability. I can remember after the Sunderland game, we conceded a lot of goals. So at some point, as a manager, you have to find solution for the team. What is the best for the team at the moment? And it seems that we are more stable. If you see from the open play, we didn't concede a lot of goals. Even in Leicester, it's a one set pieces, and it was a long ball, and he gave the penalty, and it just showed that at the minute is more suitable for our team to give him that confidence. And if you see, we are making less mistake in our build-up. So I think it's all about to find the right balance at any time.
And with that set piece goal, having watched it again, if a player runs into an area where we've not got a player, how does that zonal marking cope with that? Because that's what Westergaard seemed to do, was drop in between two players.
I think we cannot speak about only one situation. We defend well a lot of situations before, and now it's this one what happened, but it's more the second phase where we switch off. It's happened against Millwall, the second phase. So it's about repetition, communication, analysis, video, make the player aware. At some point that the set pieces are a massive part. It's a game in the game, actually.
Obviously very sad news at the weekend about Terry Venables. I gather you worked with him as a player, but also would have watched his England teams.
Yes, for sure. Very sad news. I knew him at Crystal Palace, 1998. I came in January, so we were in the Premier League, dropped after that in the Championship, and he came in the transition period for the club. Ron Notes, the former owner, sold the club, and Terry Venables came as a manager. So I knew him on the pitch. We spoke together for sure about my future at that point. But I learned him was really a professional, a lot of experience. In a short period of time, I learned a lot, and yeah, it was for me a big moment when you're a young player and work with a manager like that with such an experience.
And his England team at the Euro '96, did you watch much of that?
Some with Paul Gascoigne, they remember all the goals and the feeling came over the team. So if it's the big face, a big personality from the English football passed away. So it's really a sad moment for everyone, for his family, and for the English football.